So I'm going to make a quick video on how to make a work request through Facilities Management Division at UGA or FMD. So again, it's going to bring us to the wiki. We can click Students, and under here, under Classroom Maintenance Issues, we have FMD work orders. Now, when you go on here, it explains, they should be created when there's some significant damage to physical infrastructure in a classroom. I mean, really any request that comes in that's related to lighting, temperature, something that's physically broken with the building, that typically is going to go to FMD. Not always. I could talk about some exceptions in a minute, but there is a link here to the FMD work request. Another thing that you can do, just if you know FMD, you could say UGA FMD work order, and that's also going to be good enough to get you there. But regardless, let's go back here. So when we come in here, you're going to want to just go in right there for maintenance. There's a lot of other stuff on here, but this is what we're going to be concerned about: maintenance. Maintenance at UGA. And then the MLC and SLC is covered under like a general building maintenance request. A lot of the other things on there are related to charges, things you might need to do. So you can see right here, there's a plumbing issue, a lighting issue, doors and locks, lab safety equipment, paint, touch up. They've got some general stuff on here. Flooring damage. Elevator issue. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and go to request work. And when you do that, it's going to be the same as the, let's see here, the same as our other Active Directory stuff. And I'm going to hope I get this right on first try. And here's the thing, you can use your own MyID, but then the problem is you're going to get updates when work has been completed, and you'll be sitting at home or in class and not care at all. And so you really want to use that CTSLC so that all of the status updates concerning a work request go to that same thing. So anyway, what we're going to do on here is just go to work request. And it's going to ask you the building, again, will be the MLC there. And room number or numbers. They do have a list that they added recently of what each of them are. There's a ton of extra stuff over what we normally have listed, because they list every single closet, nook and cranny in the building. But room, type of room. So this is just a classroom. We're going to say that there is that there's no air running in that room, and it's incredibly hot in the summer. So contact phone number, you're going to put in as much as you as much as you can here. So let's see, 706-542-3456. And then alternate contact name. Now you're going to want to put a CTL employee on here that they can reach. Whoever ultimately is responsible for those things, if they come and they want to be able to call. So anyone working at the front office, an administrative person, this would be good to put. Work request information, a brief description. Now, I always thought this was interesting. They have about 200 characters. This is essentially the title, and then additional details if needed, up to 3,500 characters if you like. Usually, you can fit it all in the brief description, what the request is. When can this work be performed? You can always say normal hours here. They're going to check Astra. They may call and have a question about room availability, but you can just say normal hours there. And in some cases, of course, it's going to be need to be taken care of right away. And so, anywho, billing information, this is where you want to say that, let's see here, the UGA charge string. Yeah, we are actually not supposed to be paying for this work request at all, so you know what? Boop, 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 boop. Okay, we're going to choose internal customer. I'm not remaking this video, so you're just going to have to deal with that gaffe. Then you're going to click, this is a routine building maintenance request. The reason you're clicking that is because it keeps you from having to fill out all that other information. See that it just disappeared. And all of those things that you would make a request about are routine building maintenance. You're not asking for any new thing to be built. You don't want a new wall put up in an office. You don't want fancy new paint color just for the fun of it. This is just standard routine building maintenance. When you click submit, I'm not going to for this test. It is going to just kick through to them. And then of course on here you can add your request. So this is a status of the requests that have been made under that same account, the CTLSLC account. Blinking light bulbs. Apparently there's a puddle in the bathroom ground. Again, seems like a lot of light bulb flickering. Black rope used to pull down whiteboards in classroom is missing. Yeah, I suppose that might be their issue. But anyway, that's it. That's the general idea. That's how you create a request for FMD for a room-related issue.